Why not? Let's explore everything, just have a look-see. Plus these guys still give us great health. I like that. Look at this guy. Not falling for his thing again. So wouldn't like these the ultimate of ultimatist? Most ultimate trolls? If the second time you came through there that was a missile expansion, but you're like, no man, I'm not going down that road again. Yeah, let's go over here real quick. Not again. I've been hurt before. Now, was this a thing? This was a thing, correct? Yes. Yes. And a level 4 security door, so you know it must be legit. Can you believe it? Screw attack. So here we are, in a brand new area. Living the dream. I don't know why I'm going across the ceiling, it's slower. It's weird though, right? Things across the ceiling. We have nothing. It's all very strange. It's all very strange. It's not if you've played the game before and you know the feeling, but it's all very strange. I don't want to go that way yet. I've decided. We had a committee vote. All in favor. Oh, well. Don't I look stupid now? I want to go this way. We had a committee vote and all were in favor. It's nice that the council can see eye to eye on this issue. Let's go in the door first, because it's the right thing to do. Now, of course, we waste a power bomb by not going down, but I think I'll take the save over the wasted power bomb. I think I can come to terms with that trade-off, especially if I just regular bomb, you know? It takes forever. Oh, well, in that case, we're good. I just murder those things for no reason. I actually kind of feel bad. So, we come over here. There's a laser beam eye thingy. It says caution, keep out.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Okay.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Seems fine.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Yeah, I heard the first time, but sure.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Too many enemies. Can't space jump.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
So apparently we're not authorized to go through that door.
Warning,
The
no
bigger problem
entry
here
without authorization.
is that we were tracking the security robot, and we
Warning,
have just triggered a
no
security
entry without
protocol.
authorization.
So, I mean, you tell me, what do you think is going to happen here? You figured it out. It's this guy again. The difference is he shoots missiles now, all over the place. The water's electrified. Come on, man. So, you know, it's going great. Touching the very edge. It's very frustrating right now. Okay. That's sort of how this fight's supposed to go. It only took me all of my health to reach that point. It's fine. I haven't worried about it. I'm not quite clear on what just hit me. Not worrying about it though. Man, I got something there. What? The missile that could not be stopped. Could not and would not. I'm gonna stay over here. Seems like the spot. Can't get jumped on. Nope. Not this time, robot. And of course, we still have this disaster. The good news is the room is no longer electrified. The bad news is one more hit and I'm dead. It does seem like bad news, does it not? Once again, it just knew. It just knew! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shoot diagonally. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I bet Samus won't ever see that coming.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Well, he was right.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Yeah. Oh.
Warning, no entry without
You know what we're doing?
authorization.
Just in case? That's right.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Now we've permanently triggered the security robot. There's nothing we can do.
No entry without
Great.
authorization.
I didn't need that health for later anyways. Don't worry about it.
Warning, no entry without
Give me that.
authorization.
Give me that.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
I don't know if you guys know this, but there's no entry without authorization.
No entry.
Just get out of the way already. I have to imagine there's at least a handful of people who did this fight without the ceiling thing. And those people are brave. And I commend them. Brave and stupid. But sometimes those things are similar. Don't worry, we know about the spot now. I forgot about coming all the way over here where he can jump on me. We'll be fine now. Shame I had to die once. I feel very stupid. So if you're familiar with Metroid, or if you've played this game before and tell, you can kind of see where we're going with this. The X-Parasite at the end here clearly has plasma beam, the wave beam, excuse me. And we've had a couple doors recently that we were on the wrong side of and couldn't shoot at. It's very strange. Hopefully we have a thing soon that lets us shoot through them. It also explains why this guy is stronger. See, the robot with an X-Parasite is one of our upgrades. It's a lethal combo when you think about it. The moral of the story is if I'm in doubt on the shot, jump away the other direction and not towards it diagonally, otherwise I'm going to get shot in the face every time. Oh man, we only need one more shot to kill it too. That sucks. That sucks. We did it. Which of course means the first thing to do is to go over here.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Now that alarm had stopped working. The question is, why is it going off?
Warning, no entry
Well,
without authorization.
there's a reason, and of course we can't leave because we can't go back up to the ceiling, so we have to keep investigating somewhere.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Hope you guys are enjoying this voice clip, although it is kind of cool that the Game Boy has any voice clips at all, to be honest. GBA, pretty much equivalent of a Super Nintendo.
Without authorization.
Not a lot of room for voice clips. You have to respect
Warning.
it.
No entry without authorization.
So now we have the wave and plasma beam. Usually the wave beam doesn't come after the plasma beam, but in this game it's actually kind of important for the story purpose here.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Okay. But why?
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Well, I say I have authorization, so there.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
So you know what we're going to do.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Gotta take a look at what's coming up as a trap.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
So we're in a restricted area.
Warning. No
seen
entry
screw attack
without
symbols.
authorization. Warning. No entry without
Things
authorization.
look pretty cool. Out here we have space. That looks
Warning.
neat.
No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry.
Now, first of all, let's go back real quick and talk about that. There was Shine Spark, well, I guess speed boost symbols up. If we did Shine Spark into it, it would hit our head on that tank that's sitting on top of it. So that's no good. So we come in here. And remember how we talked about how the last Metroid was in captivity and the baby Metroid saved us with its serum, but it was dead, so there weren't any Metroids left. There's Metroids left. They're all in the tank. And here we have a big old Metroid, and that thing. Got that thing over there. This thing's pretty cool. All these doors are level 4, by the way. Now, of course, the question that becomes important here is, what in the world is this map doing, right? Like, we got Metroids, but we just made a big loop. There's just like a deck up here. Well, you wanted the answer to your question. You got it. Only one thing has that kind of force, right?
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Well, you'll notice that, oh god, Metroid got me.
50 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Samus, we're just kind of bouncing off Samus. Or the SAX, I suppose you would call it, to be more apt. Doesn't hurt us. Having a terrible time dealing with the Metroids. And then, that whole restricted area with Metroids and the SAX is jettisoned into space. So, I mean, on the plus side, that took care of our nasty SAX problem. And there's a navigation room right here so we can talk about it. You shouldn't have done that. You ignored your orders. Did I, though? You have to pay a price for that quite soon. Oh, here comes Samus. We have not had any talk back with Adam. But she's not happy right now, and she's right to be. Yeah, they've been breeding Metroids. Yeah, the Galactic Federation's assholeness knows no bounds. Oh, peaceful applicational, of course. The only way to have peace is to have more weapons than your opponents. That's how you have peace. You force them into peace. Must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. Yeah. All the types of Metroids, even Omega Metroids. One of the SAX is on its way here. That's where Samus finally snaps and has something to say in return. Because, we just got rid of the SAX. We thought maybe, it was in space exploding. That was going to be good for us. Don't be so surprised, Samus. The X reproduce. There are now no fewer than 10 SAX aboard the station. ... is Samus' response. It's correct. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you. Stop only at a navigation room. HQ's probably going to be pissed. I'll report to them. And yeah. So, yeah, a lot of bombshells dropped in that section. SAX seems to be dead, isn't dead. Metroid, not dead. Being used by the Federation. still not very happy, and no one can blame her. It's essentially invalidating all the work she's done over the entire series. Alright, so we continue with a very dangerous situation. And I messed up. I didn't do that. My fault. Alright, so let's power bomb here. We have a symbol. And suddenly it becomes clear. The easiest way to do this, of course, is to use our new trick. Maybe in time. Man. That also would have been a simple way to freeze all those, but I forgot about it, so, you know, whatever. Deal with it. I'm just going through enemies, because I'm Samus, and I'm a BA. Alright, so we picked up our 10th energy tank. That's pretty cool. This place is looking familiar. Leave me alone already. Ah! I just wanted to show you what happens. What happens when you dare to dream. So we find ourselves back in Sector 1, which is what we were just talking about with Adam. There are a couple areas here we have not been. As you can see towards the left of the map, we had security doors that we could not open yet. We can now. We gotta finish looking around, though. We'll take a save room, why not? There's some traumatic stuff just now, and I don't want to go through it again. It's painful to think about. Now, the question this raises, of course, is what's going on down there? And there's your answer. We can fire individual missiles, but this is much more thrifty. We, of course, don't care about that door. We have the wave beam. But we do care about this, and screw attack, and we don't have that still. And we're seeing it everywhere recently, so you sure would think we're going to get to it soon. Anyways, we continue on. Space pirates are here. We don't care about them. Ah, yes. We can, of course, kill these enemies by shooting to the ground, right? Now, the question is that a good idea? The answer to that question is pretty much no, mostly. Okay, doesn't even care. I like to shoot these things in the back, just like in Super Metroid. Unfortunately, he's not moving. So we're gonna go ahead and reset the room. This is the other way we can do this, of course, but doing so is a risk. I'm gonna take it slow, baby. Here's the problem, though. Who does those kind of hovering, waiting to happen? If we don't let it happen, we can't get out of the room. That door won't activate. Aw, man. Luckily, these are much easier than they were in Super Metroid. And so we carry on. I want to go down. I want to go in the fridge, too. No. No Samus. Now we're just looking for stuff. So once again, a strange room, right? Dudes in the ceiling. We pretty much know where that can lead to. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any reward to it. It's weird. Ah. Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. Well, don't I look foolish now? Ah. Then we come over here to the boss door. it makes you think. Maybe go ahead and, charge that up to be safe. I wasted a charge. Off to a good start. The dynamics of this fight will not shock you. It's a Ridley fight. It's a slugfest. The tail is the most painful thing. You don't want to get hit by it. I actually kind of like getting grabbed in that spot. It ends up bad if we don't do enough damage quickly enough. It'll hurt us a lot, but in this case, it's also a great opening for us to do damage. Too much damage here, but we're going to keep trying. Be careful here. Notice the classic Ridley music, because of course. Ooh, that was close. At the bottom of this awful tank of death, we get the screw attack. Somersault in the enemies, which is basically render our beam not useless, but we don't use it as much now because we have the screw attack and we just jump through people and murder them. For example, done, get wrecked. Okay. Well, we barely survived that slugfest, but we did survive it. And now, before we move forward, we're going to go back to that room that had the screw attack symbol and, do the screw attack. Because reasons. Leave me alone, please, Space Pirate. Nobody cares about you. Come on, son.